Ramble on time.
Ramble on time,
Let's talk about cats. Let's get into spoilers. There's not really any spoilers to get into because there's no plot.
No, really. No, there really is not. I mean, we kind of already said it in the synopsis. There's
Yeah, so the overall plot is Jellicle Nights, where they're going to go into the Jellicle Moon and find out who gets to ascend. Old Deuteronomy chooses that. She chooses Grisabella, who is basically removed from the entire plot. And she just kind of has the occasional standalone song with Victoria.
Yeah.
And then she just gets chosen because, she's so sad.
Yeah. Jennifer Hudson's character, Grisabella, just wanders around like once every scene being sad. And then the main protagonist chooses her to be the next Jellicle cat.
Well, to ascend.
To ascend to God knows what. They just shoot her up in a blimp.
I was pulling for Buster Jones to get his wish to be reborn so he can get fat again.
Wish granted.
I think that James Corden is actually one of the more fun parts of the movie with his song in general, because there's this wonderful kind of fourth wall moment where like he has to stop and say, okay, look at me. You're not going to do it with just you, all right? You're insulting me. You're insulting me, and I don't like that.
You know what? Let's move away from the plot that does not exist. Yeah, and move on to the characters, because the characters had a lot of energy. Ian McKellen, you were saysaying.
Ian McKellen, God bless him, he tries so hard. He does a lot of weird cat shit. He leans into those cat puns. He's here having a gay old time. He's having a wonderful time. He's in a musical.
This is right up his alley.
That is alley. And yeah, Ian McKellen just has a good time with it. Like, he's clearly there just fucking around. He's not taking this seriously at all. Nobody should. Rebel Wilson tries way too hard, and I never thought I'd say that about Rebel Wilson. Like, she's actually trying to take this seriously and like be an actress, which power to her, but this isn't the place for it.
Well, I mean, so a lot of celebrities that were in this movie had great energy. I really loved it. James Corden
is particularly
Judi
fun.
Dench, Taylor Swift, yeah, Ian McKellen, great energy.
Laurie Davidson, great fun as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever the two twins were, they have a solo part that's just for them, so that
was fun, yeah.
I guess.
But I mean, like Idris Elba, Rebel Wilson, what were you guys doing? And in all honesty, I just want to vent right now.
Yeah.
That one weirdo that kept cuddling up to Judi Dench. Who the fuck was that?
We don't know. We don't know who that was. But he had the worst looking CGI of them all.
He did. A long shot. And all that cuddling, all that weird nuzzling, stop.
I mean, I want to say it's Tom Hooper, and that's just his self-insert. But I honestly don't know who that was.
No.
It's been hard to find who he is, because with how many cats have weird names in this and trying to find him in the cast listing, it's really hard to find him.
No, I get it. You're trying to be innovative with the cat names,
Well, they're supposed to have a high sexual tension anyways going on with the whole movie, so whatever.
Yeah, that made my skin crawl. Anyway.
It'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's cats.
But no, some of the... Again, credit where credit is due. There were some good actors with tremendous singing voices.
They sure threw a budget at this movie.
Make sure what?
They sure threw a budget at this movie.
They sure did. Taylor Swift, Judi Dench, Ian McKellen, Rebel Wilson.
I feel like with how much backlash Star Wars is getting, that might save this movie, because it's a weird little movie that everyone's railing on, talking about more than Star Wars.
Well, you know what? We didn't do Star Wars because everyone was going to talk about it.
I didn't do Star Wars because I'm fucking sick of Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Everyone's just getting tired of Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'll see it when I see it. I'm not that. Given what happened with the last movie, I'm not that hyped about it. So whatever. I was fine with cats, and that pained me to say that.
I think we still made the better choice.
Well, it was a rock and hard place, and we chose cats.
Yeah. So, characters, some of them are fun, some of them are in the case of the conductor cat, whatever his name is.
Who cares? Well, okay, I don't know. The names are hard. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, he has his gimmick is that he wears trousers, and then he disappears.
Yeah.
Gets disappeared, I should say. There's like this section where it's like supposed to be like a villain moment for where Bomb Ballerina as Taylor Swift, or other way around. Taylor Swift as Bomb Ballerina comes in and like gives catnip to everyone.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They can spirit away old Deuteronomy. Then it gets fixed immediately.
By
yeah. That's the most dramatic thing that happens in the movie is everyone gets knocked out and they steal the old cat, and then the old cat gets magic back immediately, and then McCavity, the evil cat, is just like, fuck.
Yeah.
That was my whole plan.
I was totally blindsided by that.
Shit, I was all in on that. Uh-oh.
No contingency.
And then he just kind of falls off the face of the earth for the story and, like, doesn't matter.
Yeah, in a yowl and a hiss, he just kind of gets stuck up on a statue and it's just left up there.
He gets hyped up so hard through the movie, and that's the way that... it's so
I know,
stupid.
It is, because, I mean, McCavity? I mean, okay, we get it. He's the villain. Right. Yeah, he's the villain. Did you even need a villain?
I mean, this is normally the kind of movie where I'd be looking at the background for, like, clever stuff and cool stuff, but even the background is just horrible cat puns. Like, they're not even clever cat puns. They're, like, cat puns that are on par with what all the reviews about this movie say. Yeah, they're all awful. They're all awful cat puns. Don't bother.
This is where I will agree with you. This had to be a Tom Hooper's pet project, personal project.
Oh, he's talked about it. Yeah, this is absolutely his passion project.
Because I'm glad you told me that.
He's been wanting to do this movie for years.
I'm glad you told me that, because it makes sense. When I heard that they were making a Cats movie, I was thinking, why would you have a movie remake of a disastrous Broadway not many people liked?
Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, Phantom of the Opera I enjoyed. I enjoyed the premise, okay.
Hey, compared with the stage play, it's a garbage musical.
Compared with Cats, at least it had a plot.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's about the best way to sum up this movie is,
It's a hodgepodge of characters with very little to no plot.
Like, I think...
prancing around in CGI cat costumes.
As far as Ramble on material goes, I think the most we can do is just be like, and then this fucking guy. And that's...
this fucking guy, yes!
That's not much to go on, because there's just not much meat to this movie.
No, there isn't.
The plot is razor thin, the characters all very much just introduced, have their one gimmick, and get dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Almost literally.
Yeah, no, I mean, some of the characters I didn't even care about.
The themes are... The main theme is, it's about cats.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I mean, I'm not gonna hit the chair and say, I demand more Rum Tug Tugger, or Growl Tiger, or I want to see more Boosterford Jones. You know, like, all these characters are so transient that I couldn't get into them.
I wanted more disco.
You wanted more disco?
Disco trains.
Although, there was one recurring antagonist throughout the whole... protagonist.
Victoria?
Yeah, played by Francesca Hayward.
She is a protagonist in the sense that she needs to be introduced to these people. She doesn't do anything.
Well, all this is just happening through her perspective, largely, so, I mean she's the one who spotted Grisabella.
Her entire story is that she was born, put into a sack, and thrown into an alley, and now she has to grow up with these cats. This is the first day she's been alive, and she's going through all this shit at once.
Yeah, no, it's her own little bizarre odyssey, yeah. Yeah, and she doesn't really get a whole lot of speaking lines. She's just there. She's trying to fit in with the big cats.
She wants to be wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we pretty much vented a lot of what we wanted to vent in the American recut. I mean...
Yeah, it doesn't take spoilers to get into, like...
Well, what was there to even spoil?
I mean, God, like, the worst part is, like, I can't imagine trying to write this movie because the stage play has absolutely nothing to go off of.
But there was so much work put into it. Like, someone really had a ball writing this. Putting this together.
Every single song follows that same structure of, like, chorus, maybe 2 lines, chorus, 2 lines, chorus.
Which isn't really atypical of a musical, but I mean, like...
It's pretty typical of an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical.
Yeah, very good point. This is very much his style. And let's face it, Andrew Lloyd Webber's a weird dude, a blowhard. He is definitely a blowhard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that... I don't think that's anything to dig into for, like, musical theory, because every song is the same.
I'm not that much of a musically inclined guy. I love music and I don't mind some show tunes. Like, I like the producers. I like the Phantom of the Opera.
Well, the producers are the classic. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, I mean, like...
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
So, do you want to get into just final statements on Cats and my recommendation of ever watching it?
You know what? Yes. Let's get into that. You first, my good sir.
All right. Fuck Cats. Jellicle cats can fuck themselves. Don't watch it.
I honestly should have. I don't know what I was expecting. I should have expected that. No, yeah, really, fuck Cats. It just sucked. I mean, it's pretty. It's real pretty to look at.
Except for the person on it.
Except for the yeah, except for the cats. The cats are creepy. But, you know, no, don't see this in theaters. We just praised all kinds of other show tunes we enjoyed from way back when, so see those. And also Andrew Lloyd Webber is a hack and a blowhard and a...
well, let's not get into personal blows.
I'm sorry.
That's not fair.
This bastard wrote Cats.
Jellicle cats can fuck
No!
themselves. Jellicle cats are hacks on the screen. Jellicle cats don't know how to act. Jellicle cats.
Anyway, I don't think we'll have anything for next week, will we? Since it's the holidays.
It's Christmas!
Yep.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals!
So, we will see you next year, you weird alley cats.
Stay cool.
Stay classy.
Jellicle cats can come back later.
Jellicle cats don't come back. Jellicle cats see you never.